Good afternoon, it's Rob here from Europa Mercedes in Sheffield. Just a quick demonstration on the Mercedes A180 Sport. Just to go through a few of the buttons, make sure you're aware of what does what. So firstly, you'll see the keys. There's a lock and unlock button on the key. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll unlock the car and we'll jump inside. Once inside, you'll see the engine start-stop. So it is keyless. Press the button and the car will start. This button can be removed. It does twist and pull out should you need to enter the key into the slot. So I'll work from right to left. So firstly, you will see up on the door handle there, we have got a lock and unlock button. So you can actually lock yourself in the car, you can unlock the car as well from inside. Moving down, we have the electric mirrors. So left and right, you select one of the buttons and then use the rocker switch to move around the mirror according to which one you've selected. Electric windows, front and rear, self-explanatory, and then a button there to turn off the electric windows. Should you have children in the car which are playing with the windows, you can turn them off pressing the button. You'll have a little red light illuminated there to say that that feature is switched on. Down here we have the light controls. So we've got parking lights, side lights, auto and headlights. Leaving it on auto will adjust the lighting according to the outside lights. Next to that you have the fog lights for the rear. There are no front fog lights on this vehicle. Further down you'll see the handbrake, which is a pull and push motion. So to release the handbrake, you pull the button off. So pull off the handbrake. To apply, push on. Back to the start button. We will start the car, so you will need to depress the clutch. Press the start stop and the car will fire into life. Now moving up, we have controls on the steering wheel, which we'll just go through with you. So we've got volume control for your radio, mute button again for the radio, telephone buttons to pick up a call, end a call, or voice control. And the other side we have directional arrows, which you'll see there, which assist with the display. So if I were to press the right hand button, you'll see get a little display down the bottom. Back button will return you back to where you were, and then you've got the option to use the up and down to change the actual display. To reset the trip, press the OK button while this screen is displayed. Move the arrow down, press OK again. That will then zero the trip. You'll see a little yellow light down there. That is the auto stop start. Currently means that is switched off. To turn on auto stop start, press the button there and it's now gone from the display. That will only work in optimum temperatures and when the battery is at its optimum charge, so can work sporadically during hot and cold times of the year. On the actual display you will see we've got the rev counter with the engine temperature, and we've also got the speedo with the fuel gauge. Turn the wheel slightly, you will see the wiper stalk and indicator stalk all built into one. Move the camera over there, look. So moving the stalk down is for your indicator, up again. To put on the wipers, one twist on the end, we'll put on intermittent wipe, slightly faster wipe, constant wipe, and then a full speed. pressing the button on the end will spray water onto the windscreen. The little switch on the stalk is to turn on the rear wiper, and you can then move the switch up a further click, again will spray water on the rear window. Moving further down, we have the cruise control. So to turn on cruise control, you'll first press the button on the end of the stalk, get up to speed, and then pull the lever forwards, which engages the speed limiter. Getting up to speed and pushing the other way will allow you to set the speed of the cruise. Moving across, we have the radio, which is self-explanatory. You have radio, media, navigation, which you can all access on this little wheel, which we'll go through in a second. There's one button that you'll see there, which is dynamic select. Now you'll see at the moment the car is displaying a little C underneath the temperature gauge. By pressing the dynamic select button, you have the option to change the settings from comfort, sport, individual setup and eco modes. Comfort is usually the optimum for the car. Sport will give you a revier sort of return and a sportier feel to the drive. Hazard warning lights, and as we've already mentioned, the auto stop start. Down here we've got dual climate controlled air conditioning, so you can have a temperature at different sides. Off is exactly that. Turn that round and round also. So pressing the zone button there levels then the temperature to just one control. Auto will automatically distribute the air around the car. It will cut in and cut out as it feels it needs to. Got the heated rear screen down the bottom. Then got the fan buttons there to increase or decrease the fan manually, and the mode buttons which will send the air in different directions. By selecting auto, as I say, it will direct the air where it feels it needs to go. The button up there is the front demist. Then we've got the 6-speed gearbox. I am just going to depress the clutch, lift the gear stick up slightly and move into reverse. That will then display the reverse camera. And if you turn the steering wheel, you'll see there that the display moves with a turn of the wheel to give you an indication as to where the rear end of the car is headed. Onto the wheel itself, we'll remove the screen. So we've got FM and AM radio. By nudging this wheel forwards, you will then see up the top we've got radio, navi, media, telephone, vehicle settings. And navigation, we enter that and agree. You then got view map, traffic information, live traffic, voice input, settings, mute and unmute, and destination entry. By pressing down on the button, you will then be allowed to access these little apps and select where you want to go. Usually most common is the address. So pressing on the wheel again will allow you then to enter in a town, a postcode. You can also change the country should you need to. Out of there, and we'll come back to radio. As I say, you've got the option to scroll through your radio stations there. You can move the wheel backwards, which will then move your highlighted area down, so you can change the wave band, the presets and other options. One of the important ones there, telephone. So we'll press down on the button again. That accesses telephone. Already highlighted there, connect device. So you press the button downwards again and it will then search for a device. There is something in there already, so I am going to delete that one out. Deauthorize will remove the telephone. So connect new device, search for the car on your mobile phone, and that should be straightforward and simple. Obviously, if there are any problems, do please give us a call and I'll assist where I can. We'll just highlight vehicle settings, so you can then go into vehicle settings. So locate illuminator, which will light the mirrors when you unlock the car. Interior lighting, delayed shut off, you can change the timing, so 15 seconds is currently set. Exterior lighting, so if you get out the car, you turn the engine off, you will see that the headlights remain on. At the minute it is turned off, however. Ambient lighting brightness, you can change the brightness of the interior lighting. And then we're back to the locator illumination and the interior lighting, so we'll come back out of there. Dynamic select, as we mentioned a little earlier, by touching the star button, changes the settings of the car. So you've got comfort, sport, eco and individual modes. Consumption, will go into the consumption of the car, and then you've got the owner's manual, which is built into the car. Time, to allow you to adjust the time settings, and then we're back to vehicle settings. Okay, hopefully that has covered the majority of what we're trying to show you. If there is anything that I've missed or anything you're stuck with, I am here to assist, so just give us a call. Our office number is 01142 859955. Hope the video helps and hope you enjoy the car. Bye bye for now.